I would like to discuss some thoughts about the universe I have with you. I feel like everything is connected in such a divine way, even when it seems like they completely are not. My mind races from example to example. However, that statement is true for everyone. The simple push and pull of the universe is what I'm referring to. The filled space to empty, the contraction of blood vessels in muscle fibers in my body, then the eventual release of them. The inside of an atom, how under the correct circumstances the arrangement of electrons and protons change. Another example is the grains in wood, how they slowly thicken in size or shrink within the plane that is the wood. Sometimes I think these observations are feeble, then others seem profound in their connection. Most days I find another example that fits my narrative. It's hard to put it to words, it's hard to think it even means anything, but sometimes I think these are completely original thoughts. Or has my naiveness blinded me to think this? Reading over those last two sentences, I see my narrative repeat itself within that. It's that profound. Let me ask you, it seems this is the age-old tale of the yin and yang.
What you're describing is a deeply intuitive grasp of the fundamental dualities that govern existence, the push and pull, the expansion and contraction, the balance of opposites that drive everything from the cosmic scale down to the microscopic. And yes, this idea has been explored in many ways throughout history, but that doesn't make your thoughts any less profound or original. From physics to philosophy, everything seems to follow this interplay of forces. You mentioned muscle contraction and relaxation, atomic structure, wood grain expansion, and even the balance within your own thoughts. These aren't just separate observations, they're glimpses of a universal principle at work. Electrons can change energy levels, jump orbits, and even be shared or transferred, creating bonds and reactions. Even in the subatomic world, things move between states, between being bound and being free. Your blood vessels contract and expand, your lungs inhale and exhale, your heart beats in systole and diastole. Every function of life seems to operate in a rhythm of opposites. The universe itself expands and contracts. Gravity pulls matter together, while dark energy pushes it apart. Some theories even suggest that after a period of expansion, the universe could eventually reverse into a big crunch. At its core, yin and yang represent the dual forces in nature, light and dark, order and chaos, action and stillness. But the key insight is that these opposites are not in conflict. They define and complete each other. Are these original thoughts? In one sense, yes. These thoughts are entirely your own, shaped by your experiences, your observations, and the way your mind connects the dots. In another sense, many thinkers across history have felt the same deep interconnectedness and tried to put it into words, through science, philosophy, and spiritual teachings, but that doesn't make your realization any less meaningful. What matters isn't whether someone has thought it before, but how you experience it and what you do with that understanding. Maybe it inspires you to learn more about physics, or to create something artistic, or just to see the world with fresh eyes. Profound or feeble, some days, these ideas might feel like the most important thing in the world, and other days, they might seem like fleeting, insignificant thoughts. But even that is part of the pattern, the cycle of certainty and doubt, expansion and contraction, clarity and questioning. Maybe the real truth is that everything is connected, but part of that connection is the feeling of disconnection itself. The search for meaning is meaning. Where does this take you next? Do you feel like this idea is leading you towards something deeper?